foreign people that establishes in Chile, the first 3 years only have to pay taxes for income source on Chilean, not for abroad.
It is for foreign individual, or this is applied to if a foreign person establish a company here. This is applicable for that person also.
I can understand the. Huh?
Means it is written foreign residing in Chile will be taxed only on Chilean income source.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I set up a company, okay, I am a foreigner, and if I set up a company here, so means my company will be come into this or not?
You have a company abroad?
In Chile.
In Chile?
Yeah.
You have to pay taxes only for the Chilean source.
Okay.
Pregunta si esos 3 años, si él crea una compañía en Chile, ¿va a pagar solamente 3 años impuestos? Como que no.
No. The idea is, in the first 3 years, you will not pay taxes for your business out of Chile.
Okay.
Out of Chile.
Okay.
Or abroad.
More questions there.
As company. Okay. Okay. Well, my partners, especially in taxes, tell me that you have to distinguish between the person and the company. You have to distinguish the person as an individual and the company. Okay?
I just want to go back to something that you said earlier in the presentation. If I'm a Chilean company and I want to outsource, like I have a contractor abroad, I have to pay a tax on that, a 30% tax, or what?
Yeah, we're talking about the additional tax. If you receive services from a non-resident or foreign people, if you are enrolled in the SII, you have to retain the taxes from them. For example, if you receive services, engineering services, you see the additional tax have a lot of categories depending on the country, because Chile has a lot of how to say, tratados de libre tributación, free trade agreement with many countries. Where are you from? Canada. We have no. Okay. Chile has a lot of treaties with other countries to help pay taxes only in one country, not in both. Yeah? Yeah. To avoid double taxation. This helps. If you receive services from a foreigner, you have to retain or withhold the tax and pay them in the SEC. For example, the SII. For example, if you receive a services for $1,000, you have to discount, for example, 15%, and you just pay abroad only the just 85%, and the 15% you have to submit or pay in the SII.
Hi, we are startups, right? And I'm gonna have to hire an accountant to do this because I don't want to get involved in that. But we don't have much money to spare right now. So I wonder if you guys have some kind of service specifically tailored for startups that don't have much money.
Didn't catch the Yeah. Currently, we have perks for you, for all of you. Our rates, our fees are reduced in 50% for you. we can help you with your accountancy and your taxes.
Okay, thanks.
Our companies, Tax Global, PG Advisory, and Magnus. Tax Global is specialized in taxes. PG Advisory is in accountancy, outsourcing, and Magnus is an ERP that helps to. We have an application to help entrepreneurs simply to carry out your business for your own in the system and help you to do more easy your accountancy.
Well, here, I don't understand very well when you said that our foreign companies don't need to pay tax for 3 years because, like, I have a completely independent operation in another country. After 3 years, I need to pay taxes from the revenue from there? I don't understand about that. What do you say, when do you say about after 3 years, foreign companies need to pay taxes with business that you do abroad? What do you mean about that?
This affirmation or this phrase is related to the individuals. Individuals will not pay taxes from their business abroad, only going to pay taxes from the Chilean source. You remember when I told you for the global taxes affect personals or individuals. We are talking about these taxes, personal taxes.
So
Global
it's about
taxes.
employees.
Huh?
It's about employees. Is it about employees that taxes after 3 years?
In the first 3 years, you only have paid taxes. I'm going to show you something. Maybe this is a complementary tax that affects person. For example, in this type of taxes, complementary taxes, you have include all your business. For example, if you have 2 companies or 3 companies, you have to include in these taxes if you receive a dividend or a withdrawal or a retirement from the company. You have to sum 3, the 3 companies here, okay? And if you additionally, like a person, do, for example, an assistance, like an engineer, and you emit, for example, an invoice for another company, like you, like person, okay? You have to include in these taxes. For example, you have an apartment and you receive the rent or you receive the lease for this apartment, you have to include here. You have to include all your incomes in this complementary tax. What I try to say, respected, and for example, and if you receive a dividend abroad, for example, you have a company, I don't know, in Canada, USA, France, if you receive a dividend, you have to include here in the complementary tax, because it's all your incomes. That's what I'm trying to say is that if you are foreign people, you don't have to include in this tax your income from Canada or from France or from another country. You have to include the Chilean source income. I don't know if you understand, huh?
Yeah.
For 3 years. After the 3 years, you have to include all of the global income.
Okay, another question. Legally, for how long we can hire an intern, and if I have to pay an tax and even to a regular employee. How much we have to pay from taxes from employees, and if the taxes are the same for a full-time or part-time employee.
Okay. You're asking what is the rate, the tax for employees?
Sí,
Ok.
y cuánto, si contratas a un practicante, ¿cuánto le puedes pagar? ¿Cuánto pagas por él y cuánto pagas por cada uno de los empleados que tengas?
Ah, okay. Okay. This it is the same chart of this. This is an annual chart. If you how to say divide? Divide. If you divide this amount for 12, you are going to see what is the employee are exempt for the taxes. Okay.
So if it's less than that, I need to pay it down.
Because when you contract someone, you generally someone tell you, I want to earn, I know, 50,000 pesos. Okay, so to have to gross up this amount to pay the taxes and the social security. For taxes, only for taxes, if your employee earn less than, I don't know what is the amount, 7 millones dividido por 12, son 600,000 pesos, ¿no? ¿Ah? ¿Ah? See, $1,000, the employee doesn't have to pay taxes. The employee, okay? Because the employee, but you have to gross up if Social Security. And Social Security in Chile is around 20% of the amount of the salary.
Part or full time?
Huh?
If the employee is part or full time, it's the same.
No, it is a free time. It's a little complicated, your question, because it is free time. They can submit you an invoice, and you have to retain the 10% of your salary. Okay, so if you have to gross up the liquid he needs to earn, and for 10% divide for 0.9 to gross up the amount you have to pay them, because you have to retain the 10% as withholding tax.